Welcome back to Behaviour Unfiltered. Today we want to talk about the future of content as well as marketing agencies in Malaysia. So this is a big issue. I think influencers are being relied upon strongly by both businesses and marketing agencies alike.
That's true.
But it cannot do that when they're being cancelled, right? Yeah. So what's the next best thing? I think,
I think it's a good thing.
It's a good thing, because when you use too much of influencers in your content, it kind of like takes away the sincere authenticity behind your content. This influencer is just selling the product.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even believe that the influencer is actually using the product.
Unless they're actually using it.
Like, it's like like you're promoting Samsung, but we know you're using iPhone.
I really like when they get apa tu kantoi kan, like whenever they're promoting for something and then they're using something else. So it's like the best thing to say.
People know really.
Yeah, we're not stupid lah.
So actually,
so in that sense, it's good lah.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for businesses to use like just any Tom, Dick and Harry to make convincing testimonials, convincing content.
Yeah.
And as for the numbers too, like gunalah boosting or put actual marketing work in it rather than relying on someone.
Like some sort of strategy.
You know you're paying for views of people who don't even use your brand. It's not really putting in the work to make people know the brand, fall in love with the brand, believe in the brand.
I mean, there is the reach that you get, but like
it's meaningless reach.
Yeah, that's true. If people don't believe it,
people will see the product in one single setting and then they forget about it. So what's the point?
I mean, technically, you can just bring those funds into boosting, like you said.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. If you have somebody who's more sincere to like represent your brand, and it can be anyone. It doesn't have to be like an actor or an actress or a singer.
So I think referring to last week's topic, where UGC content is being like watered down and being feeling a bit cheap.
Yeah.
So this could mark like a new renaissance to human-based content. In the meantime, influencers need to do something else.
Yeah. This is like survival of the fittest. Now we're forced to be content creators.
Yeah. Everyone needs to get content now.
Yeah.
So speaking of like using influencers in your marketing, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I feel like a lot of customers they think that just using an influencer in your video is enough. Like people hang around, they're using the ambassadorship and kind of mentality, but it's just gonna work for one day.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not one day lah. I mean, it works lah, but I think that's. I have like another train of thought, because like influencers still have like the power to influence, but like once we reach like this point where there's a lot of people being cancelled and people are willingly, refusing to be influenced by them. I think that's where people like marketers are supposed to come in and take the lead for to fill up that spot where influencer or celebrity marketing used to be like the thing. So I mean, I think it wouldn't die in like the long run. There will probably still like influencers sampai bila-bila will ada kan. So it's just that maybe people are much more smarter in what they take in, so they're much more like aware of what they're being influenced of. There's like this thing on TikTok called de-influencing. So people are de-influencing other people to stop using products.
Really?
So de-influencing is also a thing now. So I think now brands and businesses should start being smart about how they want to use influencers or like celebrities. because people, any day somebody can just come out and say like, oh, stop using.
Yeah.
Because this person is associated to this. Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, your brand needs something to stand on its own.
Yeah.
A good story. And not really like just because this person says it's good.
Yeah. I think, businesses should start creating like a solid foundation for themselves and only using these outlets like the brand ambassadors or celebrities or influencers as like an extra step. But like when things go wrong, they still have that solid foundation to, represent their brand, and it's not just because this influencer is using it or something. So if you're building your brand based on like the brand that this person uses, like your brand is based on another person, that's when you're kind of like in a dangerous spotlight, I would say.
Yeah. And people are definitely getting smarter and smarter, especially the new generation. Okay, I don't see this in like I don't see this too much in Sarin's age group. Let's say you're shopping at Jaya Grocer. You see like a product, let's say it's like a potato chip brand. But the packaging is nice. So, but if someone like in Sarin's age group or my sister's age group, that is a good thing. But like if I go to my friends or younger, they actually find that suspicious.
Okay.
Like why is kerepek being packaged like this?
Okay. People are getting critical.
Like ini tak sedap. This is
like recently I saw this keropok leko macam jadi chain store. So meaning macam like we have like lau kan, yao kan. There's like a keropok leko, but it's not like biasa kita beli keropok leko tepi jalan je kan. This is like commercialized in a mall. It's called like leko.
I mean, ramai orang.
I baru nampak dia baru buka, so I'm not really sure how. I wanted to try it.
Okay lah, it's new. We can look at Burger Ramli.
Okay.
When they did the rebranding, they actually tried to sell it in a restaurant. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really work with the brand. So people already had like McDonald's and stuff.
Yeah, their brand is like tepi jalan burger, where you find at
you know it as a tepi jalan burger. You want to eat it as a tepi jalan burger, right?
Yeah.
And people are already going back to the potato chip being packaged. So people are already familiar with potato chips and how they taste like.
Yep.
So they don't need to see a nice packaging. They need to see a packaging that is just enough. Because sometimes others like long-lasting brands that's been around forever, the design is but people believe in that. Their brand already has the authority. They shouldn't rebrand. So like again, at the end of the day, to overcome these things is this story.
Yep.
Story
and a solid like principle. Like being a brand, you have to have like your own principles, right? Like you stand for a certain thing, and you have to like believe in it and make people believe in that, instead of like finding a cheap way for people to like consume your products, I would say.
Yeah. If not gonna cancel it.
Yeah. You don't want to be cancelled. I mean, I think it's unavoidable because cancel culture is a bit too. There's no way to regulate it. It's like whatever anyone says. If public opinion is like that, it's a bit hard to change it. People at the end of the day, people have the power to either consume your product or not. It's just being authentic, I feel. You just have to be authentic as a brand and know how to position yourself in the market.
Yeah. How do you be authentic? Consult a marketing agency.
A marketer can guide you how to put your thoughts into place. Most of the time when you come to marketing agency, how it is that you already have the answers. What we need to do is just like, expand on them and help you figure out your way through. So at the end of the day, it's still you. We're just here to guide you along the way. Yeah.
People knowing when you are marketing to them.
Yeah.
So when like even without cancel culture, I think the time of the influencer is already coming to an end, so people know already. So even if they were not cancelled, it's not going to work. But like with cancel culture, brands have a new opportunity to explore more organic ways of creating content, convincing content.
Yep.
And yeah, sometimes it's not just about how you package something, you know. Being authentic it's not reflected through design.
Yeah.
It's like these small things, your sentiment, what you talk about, the way, body language, who you market to and whatnot.
And values.
And these things are built upon gradually. If you try to like suddenly, here's 100k budget, try to do something, yeah, you'll get to 1 million eyeballs, but no one gonna believe you.
Yeah, I mean it's a process lah.
It's a process, yeah.
It's
marketing. It's marketing.
Yeah.
It's not advertising.
I think business owners will understand. Like building a business takes a long time. The same as like I mean it's similar to building a brand. So yeah.